Holy Thursday. A little more than 100 years ago, the first advertisements were created for boxes of chocolate to give as gifts to loved ones. The advertisements suggested that the person receiving the chocolate would fondly remember the one who gave such a delicious treat. In fact, the boxes in the advertisements were shaped like a heart. That symbol suggests that chocolate is a gift worth remembering. Holy Thursday is about a gift worth remembering as well. On that day, we celebrate when Jesus ate the Passover meal with his disciples before he was arrested and crucified. The events of Holy Thursday reminds us that, like the heart-shaped box filled with chocolate, Jesus is a gift worth remembering. We are given the gift of Jesus every time we receive communion at Mass.
The great feast of Passover was coming. The leaders in Jerusalem were looking for a way to kill Jesus, but Jesus decided to go into the city of Jerusalem to celebrate the great feast of Passover.
Jesus, where should we eat the Passover meal?
Go into the city. A man carrying a water jug will meet you. Follow him into the house he enters. Ask the owner of the house if we can use the big room upstairs. Then prepare the feast for us there.
Jesus and his apostles went to the big upstairs room just as the sun was going down. Jesus took his place at table. His 12 apostles sat down too.
I have wanted so much to eat this Passover meal with you before I suffer. One of you will betray me.
Jesus' apostles all began to reply,
Not me. Not me.
Not me.
Not me. Not me. Not me. Not me. Not me. I won't betray you.
You will, Judas.
The apostles did not understand how Judas would betray Jesus. Then Jesus took the bread and gave thanks.
Blessed are you, God. You give us this bread. We thank you for earth that grows seeds and hands that make bread. Tonight, we remember how you set our ancestors free.
Blessed are you, God.
Jesus broke the bread and gave pieces to his friends, the way he always did. But then he said words the apostles had never heard before.
Take and eat. This is my body which is given for you. Do this to remember me.
After supper, Jesus took the cup of wine and gave thanks.
Blessed are you, God. You give us wine to drink. Thank you for earth that grows vines and hands that make wine.
But then he said words the apostles had never heard before.
Take and drink. This is my blood which will be poured out to you. Do this to remember me.
After Jesus and his apostles ate supper, Jesus began to prepare a pitcher and bowl.
Peter, now I'm going to wash your feet.
Lord, you shall never wash my feet.
If I do not wash your feet, you cannot be my disciple.
Then you shall wash my feet and my hands.
After Jesus washed everyone's feet, Jesus said,
Do as I have done for you. Serve and help one another. Love one another just like I have loved you.
The Passover celebration is now over. Jesus left the upper room and took the apostles to a garden to pray. The apostles fell asleep. Only Jesus stayed awake. Judas was not with them. Later, Judas came and brought soldiers to arrest Jesus. This is how Judas betrayed Jesus. Jesus was taken and crucified. He died and was buried in a tomb. On the third day, he rose from the dead.